tires, chassis building things, t-shirts, more chassis building things, tool organization stuff, tools. I don't remember what's in this. Let's go! Welcome to Bullman Built RC. I am Matt, your most favorite YouTuber's least favorite YouTuber. And today we are going to do a Mailbox Monday. We're going to go over all the things I got in the last week or so. And here we go. First up, if you did not know, I am a deluxe dealer. And I got the new Iron Rocks in 4.75. They are so soft and they are honestly kind of sticky. Like they're not sticky like Predator and Green Compound sticky, but they're like, I don't know how to describe that. Very, very soft. They have a very good feel though, and feel like they're going to be super grippy. I cannot wait to get these things on. If you don't know, they have basically said, other than the Iron Rock and then the Deluxe logo, these are pretty much just shaved Super Swampers in a different compound, different softness, made by a different company. And these are what's called Tennessee cut. So where you can see these are whole lugs, they're actually slit to make this one wiggly lug into two half wiggly lugs. I'm kind of excited to try them because A, I wanted to do some shaved sidewall testing to begin with. I kind of want to see how it works for me personally in my style of driving. And I've kind of wanted to just check these out as soon as they came out. So I bought a pair with my deluxe order that I just got. I ordered a bunch of shocks and stuff and then got these with them. So I got those. Cannot wait to get them mounted up and drive them and see exactly what they are about. Obviously, almost nothing works in the cold, not even your fingers, so it doesn't really matter. But I got those, super stoked. I will show you what happens whenever I get them on. Next, I've been making an effort here lately, especially to organize and clean this place up. I have been making my tool area a little bit more organized. That way it's easier for me to work on things, because if you're more organized, you know where everything is, and then you are going to be faster at working on things or building things because everything will be up out of your way, which I'm working on. So I got a 18-inch magnetic tool holder. So hopefully I'm going to put this somewhere up there and then I can just, you know what I'm saying? Like just things will stick and then I'll unstick them and then they stick back up, and I won't have to find somewhere to put things or put them back like on a hook or whatever. I can just make sure they're magnetic and just pop them on there. And I think this is going to be super helpful. Harbor Freight, I don't remember what this thing was. It was like $9 or something, like super cheap. Maybe it wasn't. Hell, I don't know. I forgot about it in the back of my car, so I just now decided to include it today. So I got that. Next! I actually forgot about this because someone else had it, I believe, from Beat the Creek. This is an Element shirt that I got from one of the guys that I know that works over at Element. Super cool to get one of these from those guys, and I will enjoy that also because I do love t-shirts. I also got a shirt from my dude, Fishin' Bill. He came over to me at Rocktober and said, hey, do you want to swap a shirt? And I was like, I'll definitely swap one of my shirts for your shirts. You wear my shirt, I wear your shirt. We kind of get all our people maybe interconnected or whatever. So I did that. I had left this in the back of the Suburban, so I forgot about it for a month now or whatever. But Fishin' Bill, he actually paints a lot of bodies, and he's a super cool dude. If you don't know, go check him out. He runs Casual Customs with a K and like maybe a Z, I think, something along those lines. It's a group, kind of like what I do in my group. Speaking of which, check me out on Facebook groups, and Instagram, Bullman Built RC across the board. And make sure to maybe check out becoming a member so you can see behind the scenes. You get to see videos a day early and all that stuff. So check that out whenever you're done watching the video. So Bill's a super cool guy, and I highly suggest you go join his group. Check him out. Maybe if you need a body painted, see what he can do for you. He does paint some really super cool stuff, and it is all very nice. So and he's a nice guy. So check him out. Next! Now, from Amazon, I also got some more chassis building supplies. So these are 1, 2, 3 blocks. If you don't know what a 1, 2, 3 block is, it literally is 1 inch tall, wide, thick, whatever, by 2 inches by 3 inches. So depending on how you spin it, you know, whatever. These are really helpful to hold things down, to prop things up, however you want to do it. There's 2 in each box. I actually bought 5 of them because per unit it was way cheaper, and I know I'm going to eventually use all of them as, you know, fixturing and stuff like that, so I might as well buy a bunch. Doug actually bought a set off of me, so now I have 4, and I think for 5 was like twice the price of just buying 1 box, which seemed like a no-brainer to me. So I got those. And then I ran out of Dremel Easy Locks, and I had to go to Lowe's and get some of those. If you guys don't use these are far superior to most anything you can get for your Dremel. Jordan has tried to get me to swap over to like the Harbor Freight mandrel with the big, and it's so big and I don't like it. And it's really heavy and spinning at 9 bazillion RPMs and everything. If there's any kind of wobble, whatever. I like these better. They are freaking expensive. They're almost like $2 a piece. But I like that you can just pop them on, pop them off, and be done and continue chopping on things. So I got those. And then from the Amazon, I have been building chassis for other people, and I now have run out of safety seal. So if you want to build anything for yourself, Safety Seal 56 is the solder that you want to use. Brazing, alloy, whatever you want to call it. As usual, it's always better to buy in bulk. So I bought 2, a little bit cheaper than just buying 1 at a time. So I bought a couple. If you are feeling creative, I am going to do a video on brazing to kind of help you guys that are wanting to start doing this kind of stuff and hopefully lead you along the way. And we'll start small and then we'll work our way into something larger. So that is that. Next, from my dude Andre over at Scale Metal Supplies, he has come up with these cool little mounts. These actually mount to the side of a VFD twin, and then you can put Reefs 99 micros right there on the transmission, and they hold them very close to the actual body of the transmission. So now you can have a shifter that runs right beside that little lever, keeping everything small and compact for all your buggy needs. If you need anything like this, make sure to go check out Scale Metal Supplies and pick yourself up a set of these. You do need 2, but I think he's going to start selling them in pairs. He was selling them individually locally, so I'm not exactly sure how he's selling these, but I needed a few, so the other 3 will be on buggies that I plan to try to get done over the winter, so that way next summer I'm not building everything and I can just go out and play, which is always my goal, but it never happens. So if you need anything like this, go check out Scale Metal Supplies. They do have bumper tabs. He makes bumpers. He makes all sorts of cool stuff. If you don't know, go check out scalemetalsupplies.com and see what you need. Next, SCX6 Kingpin screws. So I got all the way down to October with plans to run my 6 and realized there were a few things still wrong with it. And I also had lost some of these screws. I did upgrade my SCX6 to aluminum C-hubs and brass knuckles, and apparently did not put enough Loctite on there and lost some of these screws. So I had to buy some more. So I got those. Then I've also built some trucks that, just due to spacing and layout and just, don't have room for things, the ESC is farther away from the battery than needs to be, and they don't come together. I did get these. Now I can hook batteries to ESCs and make trucks run, which is probably just the gist of all of this, right? That's the main goal. So I got that. I also picked up these little hooks. So when we go to events, I hang things from the rafter, whatever the hell, of my canopy, and that's really inconvenient. I believe Logan found these for me. I am going to string a string, basically, from one side to the other when we go to big events, and then hang these up, and then that way we can hang things from these these little clips that are insanely hard to open. So hang them like this. They'll hang from the string, and mostly for like bodies and stuff. So that way they're kind of back, because some of the things people have sticky fingers, and that just is what it is. So like a lot of bodies, instead of laying on the table, we kind of put them back and up, so that way you could look at them as you came through the booth. So I got those. They should be super helpful. Now I just need a piece of rope to go all the way across. And lastly, I got this little dude. It's a Dremel dust blower. So you put this on the end of your Dremel, like sucked up in there in front of your tool, and then from what I understand, it just blows the dust out like away from you, which will be super helpful when I'm using my Dremel. I don't know, whatever. It was not super expensive and seemed like something that I could maybe use. So I will see exactly what this does and if it's even useful to me, and I'll let you know in, I don't know, future videos or posts or something as well. I got that. That wraps up Mailbox Monday. Stick around for the bloopers, and I will see you later. Bye! Why? Why is it every time I record? Every time. I'm waiting for a freaking siren to go by. Welcome to Bullman. Let's make sure. There we go. All right. What the hell? I thought that was getting some deluxe decal or logo. 70 for the first, or fuck me. Let's go. Come on. Hurry up, you. And make sure to maybe check out becoming a vendor. Or not a vendor. What the? Maybe ask him around. Or ask him around? That doesn't make any sense. A new... Oh, man, I just cut the stickers. I didn't know you were throwing stickers in here. I'm going to get more just to take on to a couple different places. What am I doing? I need them for buggies that I'm hopefully going to plan on building. Or hope I... God damn it. I updated, or updated. That wraps it up today. Stay watching. Nope, that doesn't make sense. There's gonna be 10 minutes of editing, just cutting out, changing shirts. I have a bunch of open area. I've been, actually, nobody, you don't give a shit.